What's up, friends of the good mood? This is Manni, and did you know that you can die in PvP one-on-one and still win the match? Yeah, I didn't know it either. So let's have some fun in the most intense PvP battle I had in Armored Core. And if you've already seen this video on the Manni Gaming channel, be aware I deleted them there and uploaded them here now, because this is now the place for Armored Core 6 video content. And for those who followed over here to support me, watch time is the #1 criteria. So stay till the end, watch the whole thing, maybe even twice. That really helps. One-on-ones against this guy right here with his linear rifle and some other weapon and a grenade launcher on his back. I was running this bad boy with a dual miniguns, having a lot of fun, you know, playing this how you always play it. You get close, you're trying to hit him with bullets and raise that stagger meter, then cool down your miniguns and then fill the stagger up when your miniguns are ready and really benefit from that stagger. It's like juicy bite into him. In this case here, I made a bit of a mistake. I got myself staggered by the linear rifle charge shot because I was dodging backwards. And that's how he hit me. So that's pretty impressive, and I lost half my HP there. Now I'm using the pulse protection to make a little bubble, and I'm doing a lot of damage to the guy while I have him staggered, just like how I explained it a second ago. And generally we're just beating the crap out of each other at this time. We're both, well, relatively low. He's much lower than me though, dodging his sniper shots and grenade launches, which isn't too difficult to do. When you get the indicator, you just do that. But then I'm trying to raise that stagger meter again, and that is always the difficult or the dangerous part, because in order to really get an effective weapons range with my miniguns, I have to get quite close to him, and this is when he has an easier time to stagger me with his grenade launches and stuff. And here's the moment. I thought I'm gonna die right there, and I did, but somehow a few of my bullets must have managed to get him before he killed me. So I got destroyed, but I got the actual win out of that match, which was really hilarious. So let's just enjoy a bunch of more PvP battles with these double miniguns, because I have recently made a video in PvE with them, beating the spider boss in the second try, because these things just have so much DPS. Yeah, so I thought let's run this in PvP, let's find out how effective these things are in PvP, because they're stylish weapons that sound cool, that look cool, that are just awesome. But like I said, that danger is to get close to the enemy. And I'm having a combination here with very slow homing missiles that I launch at the enemy. And with those, I kind of force him to be even more mobile and careful. Because the thing is, if I ever get him staggered, those homing missiles will finally find him and they will hurt. And if he does make a little mistake, they will find him even while he's moving around and raise that stagger meter high. In this case here, I got myself staggered, but he's close to being staggered too. And once I got this, which happens now, I can completely eliminate the rest of him. Give him a kick and a swift kick to the face, dodging a few of his attacks here. And yeah, now we're both really low again. And like I said, this is extremely close and intense, this fight. Because I have to be so careful with those freaking miniguns. Yo, I mean, it's easier to use sniper weapons from a distance, but then you'll probably miss most of your shots. The miniguns have this nice thing that they don't miss too many bullets when you're close enough. Like, we have a good targeting computer, you're actually not missing too much. But you have to expose yourself so much to risk of enemy fire. And, you know, the easiest way is to play against something like a dual bazooka or something. It's like, when you know they just fired, a double grenade launcher, they just fired, and now you have, like, no fire coming from him for the next, let's say, 5 seconds. And then you can just go in and, without any threat, just unload that minigun. So this is the ideal scenario here. But that's not what I can do with him. But I'm following him and I'm playing extremely aggressive. I'm kicking him in the face and just really blasting as many bullets into that guy as I can. And, you know, it seems to be successful. Yeah, especially with that nice targeting computer that when he's close to me, I just, with my mouse, I aim after him like an aimbot. It's easy, no problem. With the mouse aim is for me no problem. I could probably even manual aim the minigun, because I'm really good at that, at the mouse aiming. Of course, the auto aim makes it way easier, and I wouldn't be as effective as the auto aim, but I think I would score some really good hits too with a manual. But if you have a good targeting computer, you get close to him and you have him, like, you look at him with your AC, these miniguns will just mow him down. They will just freaking cut him down in seconds, because every bullet pretty much hits at that short range and it does considerable amount of staggering, so impact damage as well as AP, armor points damage to him, and just drop his health like instantly. Here you see I am super low on health, and I've played really badly. I tried to get him some kicks in, and it failed with the kicks, and I got myself staggered, got a rocket to the face, and overall this thing just didn't work at all. And I understood that this battle was lost, this match. But I won the first one, I lost the second, so we're gonna have a third match that will define whether or not I'm gonna be victorious or losing, right? And so third match I play more careful. I'm sending my homing missiles, dodge him at distance, and I'm trying to raise that stagger meter before getting too close. And you see he got hit by a homing missile coming from behind that raised the stagger meter by like 50%. And now he's just trying to escape from me because he understands that the stagger meter is almost ready, and one more hit from a good hit from my machine guns and he's down. So he's really just like running away from me. But as I finally stagger him, my double homing missiles catch up with him together with my miniguns, and that in the moment while he's taking critical hits like that is an absolute instant kill right there. He does manage to jump one more time away, but I just aim after him and mow him down. And I think I haven't even lost too much HP. Yeah, I'm almost full. That was sick. That was absolutely sick. But hey, like I said, I never knew that you can actually kill somebody and get killed at the same time. Like you get destroyed, but you still win the match. That was the first time I've ever seen this. But yeah, for me, this combination of minigun pressure with the minigun and continuous buildup of pressure with these homing missiles that keep following, it's like a Damocles sword that's hanging right over him and is about to strike every second of the time. And all that needs to happen is for him to stand still for a second, get staggered or whatever, and then those homing things are just gonna wreck him. And so yeah, I think it's an awesome technique and playstyle, and I believe that these homing missiles are an excellent addition to the miniguns. I really have a ton of fun playing this, yeah, so the ceaseless discharge is ceaselessly discharging the enemy. Look at that here. Whoa, how close I dodged that grenade launcher. Did you see that? That was like a matter of millimeters there. Boom! Kick in the face, staggered, and the homing missiles came in at the same time. That was such a nice combination of things happening. Dodging his grenade launcher at short range and his sniper shot as well. It's always the same player. And I must say, I draw my hat for this guy to keep fighting me, because so far he hasn't won a single match, right? But this guy is not giving up. He keeps fighting. And now we're back in the Vortex chat. It's the Giga chat that I showed you in the recent gameplay video, which is the most trollish setup in the game, and I swapped over to this setup as the last match against him, just to spice things up, show him something different that I built, and he was still trying to fight with the same robot, and he now finds himself in the same impossible situation as the other players found themselves in my 12-4 victory wins Super Giga Chat trolling video with this setup. If you'd like to see more about this, a full video about this is in the top right corner for you, or also video description pinned comment. Check it out. I promise you so much, 100% you're not gonna regret having that video run. It's fun as heck. But yeah, so I was showing off a little bit of a different setup I built, and oh man, that kick sucked. I wanted to kick him, and I had the kick too short, so I didn't actually get to kick him, but I brought him right into his terminal armor and got myself an extra pack of damage slaps. But yeah, you see I barely took damage, and although it took a little while to drop him because he's not a slow setup, he does go down in the end, and it's, yeah, and now he's fighting the same Stranded again, being more airborne this time. I'm putting up a bubble in the air, but every time I do this, afterwards, I get down to the ground, so I land, which sucks, because I want to be hovering in the pulse barrier bubble that I create for myself, but I didn't get the right altitude again, and now I'm hovering under the barrier. He still shot it down though, so I guess it's okay. It only protects for 4,000 HP anyways. And yeah, so ladies and gents, if you enjoy this type of video content, or the other videos I've made, some guides, check out the channel, and also subscribe if you haven't done it yet. I would appreciate it if you would stick around, because I'm sure if you're into Armored Core, this is your this is the channel for you, because that's what I'm doing mainly. Primarily, exclusively, even at that point. So, yeah, check it out and have some fun. Let's finish him off here, the last couple of shots, and after that, it's boop, death time, unfortunately, for him. And that was the last match I played against him. I didn't want to beat him any longer because, like I said, I really have my great respect for this player to keeping in the one-on-one and just keep battling me over and over and trying to win, always losing, and still staying at it, staying like taking the challenge and saying, no, I will do it. Even though it didn't work in the end. But yeah, so great respect. Here's the setup that I've used. You find the share code down in the description pinned comment. It's a ceaseless discharge. And I also removed the expansion slot. I do this for all my share codes. I remove the expansion slot because chances are maybe you don't have that one. And then you can't import the setup. So it's without the expansion slot now. So that's why the code is different than the one you get actually in the description. Alright, thanks for watching. Have a good one. Manni signing off. Bye-bye.